The 1972 Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 crash in the Andes Mountains is a harrowing tale of survival, resilience, and the depths of human endurance. On October 13, 1972, a Fairchild FH-227D aircraft carrying 45 people, including an Uruguayan rugby team, their families and friends, departed Montevideo, Uruguay, en route to Santiago, Chile. The plane was carrying extra food and equipment for the rugby team's upcoming matches. Due to unfavorable weather conditions, the pilot decided to make a detour and fly over the Andes Mountains. However, the weather worsened further, and the plane crashed into a remote, snow-covered peak at an altitude of approximately 12,000 feet. The impact was catastrophic, killing 12 passengers and crew members instantly. The remaining 33 survivors were trapped in the wreckage, surrounded by the harsh realities of the high-altitude environment. The survivors found themselves in a desperate situation. They were stranded in the middle of winter in the unforgiving Andes, with limited supplies, no communication with the outside world, and temperatures plummeting to minus 30 degrees Celsius. The first few days were a blur of shock, grief, and uncertainty. The survivors huddled together for warmth, using the plane's blankets and clothing as insulation. They tried to conserve food and water, rationing the meager supplies they had. As the days turned into weeks, the survivors faced a series of challenges. They battled hypothermia, hunger, and injuries. They also had to deal with the psychological trauma of the crash and the loss of their loved ones. With dwindling food supplies and no hope of rescue, the survivors faced an unthinkable decision: cannibalism. In December 1972, after 10 weeks of starvation, they made the agonizing choice to consume the bodies of their deceased companions. This act of survival sparked intense debate and moral outrage around the world. However, the survivors argued that it was the only way to stay alive in the extreme conditions they faced. On December 22, 1972, after 72 days of survival, a group of two survivors, Nando Pardu and Roberto Canessa, decided to leave the crash site and seek help. They embarked on a perilous journey across the treacherous mountains, braving harsh weather and extreme terrain. After 10 days of trekking, they finally reached a settlement in Chile, where they were rescued by a group of shepherds. The news of their survival spread quickly, and a rescue mission was launched to retrieve the remaining survivors from the crash site. On December 23, 1972, the remaining 14 survivors were rescued from the wreckage. They had endured 72 days in the harsh Andes, facing unimaginable challenges and making extraordinary sacrifices to survive. The survivors of the Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 crash returned home to Uruguay as heroes, their story of resilience and survival captivating the world. They were greeted with a mixture of admiration, disbelief, and compassion. However, the experience had taken a profound toll on them, both physically and emotionally. Many struggled to come to terms with their survival and the difficult choices they had made. The crash of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 has become a cautionary tale of the dangers of air travel in harsh conditions and a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The survivor's story has been the subject of numerous books, films, and documentaries, and it continues to inspire people around the world.